it's important that people understand what actually happened. I mean, he lost his life, but why that happened is another thing. Teen suicide is very common. So anyway, I'm going to read a couple things. I Googled it. It took me 2 seconds. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for the ages of 10 to 24. Third leading cause of death for college age youth, 12 to 18. More teenagers and young adults die from suicide and cancer, heart disease, AIDS, birth defects, stroke, pneumonia, influenza, chronic lung disease. Each day in our nation is over 5,400 attempts by young adults, grades 7 through 12. The point I'm trying to make is it could have been prevented. We all got to look out for each other better. We all got to take a step back. We all know somebody who's going through something, and they might need a little extra push. Maybe somebody here, has been thinking about it recently. Who knows? But the reality is we all got to check ourselves. We got to look at each other. And you got to reach out. If you need help, you got to reach out. Zach had all of us here. All he had to do was reach out. Or maybe it's us. We didn't see it. You understand? But it happens common. It happens all the time. Every 15, 16 minutes, a teenager dies from suicide because they're upset about mom and dad, or they're upset about a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It happens. It's a horrible tragedy. And I think Zach would want us all to look inside ourselves. And I think we need to do a better job of loving each other and loving the neighbor, helping each other out, looking out for each other, looking for the signs. Don't take anything for granted. If somebody tells you that they're going to kill themselves, you better fucking call somebody, and you better do the right thing.
Amen.
Amen.
That's what you're taught in school. That's the education that you receive. Never take it lightly. If someone tells you that, assume that they're going to do it 110%, and you notify somebody. Zach made a choice to do that, so you cannot point the finger at any individual. He made that choice. But we got to make the choice, too, to do what we've been educated to do, and we got to pick up the phone and call somebody.
Amen. Good job. Nice speech.
He's gone now, and we're going to do our best to love him and remember him for the rest of our lives, And we can't be sad. We got to find some positive in this. And maybe us together tonight, maybe by Zach's death, no one else from Orland or any of these outside communities does that. Or maybe somebody prevents it. Maybe someone comes out and says, hey, I remember what happened to that kid from Orland, and I didn't do it. I'm better than that. There's a lot to life. There's so many things that happen in your life where maybe you're not old enough to have the coping skills to deal with it, and you find yourself at a vulnerable point. But the reality is, when you become an adult and you have those coping skills, you know that life goes on. If it don't work out with somebody, it's going to work out with somebody different. And you may have the best life you ever had. You guys know that.
Amen.
He's a kid, though. He's 15. He didn't have those coping skills. And that's why that happened.
Good.
So, Zach, we love you, and we completely understand what happened, and we forgive you for it. It happens. It happens. So, I'm Uncle Jack, Zach's uncle. His Uncle Larry, Aunt Jean is here. Plenty of other family and friends, Uncle Nick. We're all here. Aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas. Everybody's here, and that's what Zach maybe didn't understand that he had, And he can see us all now, and he's like, damn. I know he's saying that,
Yeah.
But hey, it happened. We can't go backwards, so let's try and draw some positive from it.